Monopoly.
It's Latin for many.
Tick.
Now suck your blood. Now suck
Politics.
your blood.
We have a story here from NBCnews.com, and the headline is U.S. Rep. Lee Zeldin attacked on stage at New York campaign event. And we have a video to show that summarizes this event here, straight from NBC News. If it'll play, come on, play.
I think you should. I think we should hit the article first, because for those who are just listening, they won't know what's going on.
Okay.
So this we're taking this article from NBCnews.com, and the headline is U.S. Representative Lee Zeldin attacked on stage at New York campaign event. And there's a video here. U.S. Representative Lee Zeldin was attacked on Thursday night by a man wielding a sharp object at a campaign event near Rochester, New York, officials say. Zeldin, the Republican candidate for New York governor, so he's running against Hochul, was uninjured and no other injuries were reported. In the video of the attack, a man can be seen on stage with Zeldin grabbing his arm before they fall to the ground. "You're done," the man can be heard repeating in the assault, which unfolded around 8 p.m. at the Veterans of Foreign Affairs Foreign Wars post in Parrington. The Monroe County Sheriff's Office identified the suspect as David Jacobonis, 43. The attack ended after the suspect was restrained by people in the audience, as well as members of Zeldin's campaign. Video recorded by NBC affiliate WHEC of Rochester shows. And now I think we can play the video, and the audio people will understand.
Is our last stand for New York.
A political campaign event taking a violent turn. A man attacking Republican Congressman and gubernatorial candidate Lee Zeldin during a speech in upstate New York. Video of the incident, obtained by our NBC affiliate WHEC, shows the man approaching Zeldin on stage at the VFW post near Rochester.
And there's only one option. No. You're done.
Holding a sharp-looking object in his hand, the man lunges at Zeldin, attempting to stab him, according to Zeldin's campaign. Zeldin grabbing the man's wrist before others intervene, tackling the man to the ground. Monroe County Sheriff's deputies identifying the suspect as 43-year-old David Jacobonis. Jacobonis was subdued and restrained with zip ties. The crowd cheering as police arrive on the scene and handcuff Jacobonis, taking him into custody, charging him with attempted assault in the second degree, later releasing him on his own recognizance. Following the scuffle, Zeldin went back on stage to finish his remarks, later tweeting grateful for the attendees who stepped up quickly to assist, and the law enforcement officers who quickly responded.
While investigators have not confirmed a motive for the attack, the incident comes as actual or threatened violence against lawmakers is on the rise. According to a New York Times review, more than 75 people have been indicted for threatening lawmakers since 2016.
Oh, extremely scary, Gabe.
Wow. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought you had the raw video clip. I didn't know you had.
I have both. Yeah, I got both. But okay. Yeah, well, that one actually explained. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. So yeah, interesting. The guy had on a hat. The stabber guy had on a veteran's hat and Stabman, Iraqi veteran hat, and yeah, he's got this little kind of like brass knuckles.
So yeah, this was one of the interesting things when we were just watching the raw video. Was you hear he's got a knife, then you hear he's got a gun. There's just like a lot of yelling, obviously a chaotic moment. There was the footage I thought you were going to play had a close up on the fella, and you can clearly see, and you wouldn't know what it was unless you've seen one of these before. But the ladies out there, you'll know exactly what this is. He had the cute kitty brass knuckles.
The kitty ears knuckles.
Yes,
yeah.
The cute kitty brass knuckles that is sort of generally sold as a walk home safe. Yeah. Walk home safe at night keychain thing, where it's the shape of a cat's face and the ears, and it's metal. It's very hard metal. And you put your fingers through the eyeballs of the cat, and it turns into like some very sharp brass knuckles, which was a weird choice for this gentleman to use while assaulting a political opponent. I think it is weird that they let this fella out immediately on his own recognizance. I would think that this counts as like an attempted terror attack.
Yeah.
Attacking a political person. Is very, especially here we are like a week after the Abe shooting.
Yeah. I think the Abe thing was kind of a signal that we're going to see a lot more of the politicians getting attacked in public.
Yeah. This reporter said that we had seen more of that. Have we seen a lot of this in the U.S.?
He said 70 something cases of people indicted for maybe plans or some kind of assault against political people since 2016. Obviously, got it connected to Trump.
2016. Yeah, I was gonna say sounds like a Trump thing or like a January. He's adding like January 6 numbers in there or something.
Right.
Yeah, interesting. It's also interesting. This guy, look, never judge a book by its cover, apparently, because this fella looks like a conservative. He looks like the stereotypical conservative that you would say he looks like a conservative.
I wouldn't put it past, because, have we heard of Lee Zeldin before this?
No.
Nope.
No.
So, in my opinion, this could have been staged to bring conservatism to New York, because if we're going to nuke New York, can't nuke liberal New York. We got to nuke conservative New York. We gotta flip it around a little bit. And by the way, I do have that raw footage. We don't have to play it because we just played the report on it. I will play this one part because as the commotion continues, there is a gentleman that wants to convey a message, and I have it here. At the very end of this video. Hold on one sec. Here it is. Let me cue it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why we must unequivocally back our men and women of law enforcement to keep us safe.
You know what? The guy saw a moment and he took it. We don't know who that was, or just some random guy.
Some random guy. But what's funny is I think he noticed that when he yelled for attention and everybody looked at him, I think he had like that, that moment.
Yeah, the sinking moment.
The sinking moment. You go, oh, everyone's looking at me, even though I wanted the attention.
You wanted the attention, and when you get the attention, it's a little different than you expected. A little different
when you're put on the spot. And I think he kind of panicked a little bit and said his piece, whatever it was, something about protecting police, law enforcement,
supporting law enforcement. Yeah.
And then he walks by the guy who's holding the camera. He walks by, and his position, I don't know, his walk is very interesting. He's got his hands behind his back, but I don't know, man. It was just a very interesting scene. So I don't know. I just thought it was to show the other side, the loyalty in New York.
Yeah. I think this guy was drunk, not the guy. I think the stabber guy was, once he's detained and they are like zip tying his feet and stuff, he just starts like, rah, rah. He's just like making dinosaur noises. You're done. Okay.
You're done.